As luck would have it, the Green Thumb Gourmet Hazel Honeywell leaves her station just long enough for Marianne, Tanya, and Pauline to search through her plant. Across the room, Max is frantically looking for ingredients for a Not-A-Whisk's puff pastry recipe.
Darn it! This would be easier if I was using one of my recipes.
Oh, you've never followed a recipe or an instruction in your life. Just make things up as you go along.
My instincts are telling me Renata's recipe
needs a dash of color. Raspberries. I'll be right back.
Max heads to the pantry, passing a window as helicopters outside carry the rich and famous. But when he opens the pantry door, he finds more than raspberries.
Oh, great.
There, sprawled out on the floor, under the weight of several pantry shelves, is the dead body of Green Thumb Gourmet Hazel Honeywell. Production assistants spring into action, while across the room, Tanya, Marianne, and Pauline watched Lily Frost making flower decorations.
I studied cake decorating for my Southern Cake Baker Mystery Series, but your flowers, they are beautiful.
Thanks. They're a lovely distraction from what's happening over there.
Oh, I don't know what all that ruckus is in the pantry, but I could watch you work all day.
Anyone can do it. My buttercream bouquet cookbook includes step-by-step flower-making instructions.
Oh, I'll have to pick up a copy. What's your secret?
Well, you start at the edge for these peonies and work toward the center. It's the opposite for roses. You start in the center and work your way to the edge.
Well, I am surprised that you have had enough time to enter a baking competition. My mama, she's always running off to buy your newest cookbook.
It helps to keep my skills sharp between releases.
And I reckon competing also helps your bank account, especially if you're getting paid under the table.
Tanya pulls out the remnants of the ripped check that Max found and waves it to Lily Frost.
Making roses can wait. Exactly how did your buttercream manage to get on this check?
Well, this flower isn't cooperating.
And a flustered Lily Frost bends over to pick up the flower she just dropped.
Oh, as you can see, beginners aren't the only ones who make mistakes.
Oh, are we distracting you? Max said you were in Conrad's room this morning, and the remnants of this check proves that something fishy was going on.
I see your mystery writer's wheel spinning. If you're implying I was blackmailing Conrad, you're wrong.
Well, bless your heart. I wonder what my mama and her friends will think when their favorite cookbook author is hauled off in handcuffs.
Let me go get my friends in the police department.
Fine. It was for a personal matter.
Could it be a family matter? According to Google, your family specializes in security systems for farms in Madagascar. Was Conrad a client?
Look, I have nothing to do with my family's business. This check was for my husband, Tommy. After he lost his job, he was rationing his insulin for his type 1 diabetes.
Rationing insulin can be dangerous. Without the proper amount of insulin, someone with type 1 diabetes could be at risk for a coma or even death.
That check you're waving around was Conrad's idea. He agreed to cover Tommy's insulin costs in exchange for me appearing in the competition. Satisfied?
No. You still haven't explained why you ripped up the check.
I told Conrad I didn't need his money this morning. I could cover Tommy's insulin costs with the advance from my upcoming cookbook. It comes out in February.
Divabetic's 10th annual mystery podcast, Murder Plain as Vanilla, is streaming now on BlogTalkRadio, Spotify, and iTunes.